You know, when you think of tech certifications, some of them feel a bit like relics from another era. I kind of put the CCNA in that box. But apparently, for Lancelin it's not just relevant, it's making a massive comeback. What exactly is going on?
It's a total reinvention. Think of it this way. The CCNA used to be like learning to drive a standard manual car. Necessary, but basic. Now, it's like learning to operate a whole fleet of smart electric vehicles. The entire operating system has changed.
Okay, that's a big claim. So what does that mean in practice? What did they change?
Well, for starters, Cisco has completely gutted the outdated parts of the syllabus. Things like frame relay, which most people will never touch again, are gone. They've replaced them with what companies are desperately hiring for right now: zero trust security, SD-WAN, and IoT networking.
I see. So it's not just a history lesson in networking anymore.
Exactly. It's no longer just about routing and switching. They've turned it into this all-in-one foundation for the cloud era. It's a survival guide for how modern networks actually run, which is why it's becoming the go-to for anyone trying to break into the field.
That makes sense. A tech upgrade is great, but does that actually translate into a better paycheck or more job security in today's market? Let's look at the numbers.
The numbers are pretty stark. There's a massive talent shortage.
Right. The stats for Lancelin are kind of eye-opening. We're looking at a shortage of R1 network professionals, and having that CCNA badge on your profile apparently bumps your starting salary by up to 70%.
It's a classic supply and demand problem. Companies are desperate for people who can actually troubleshoot a complex network, not just talk about theory. The CCNA is a very clear signal that you have those hands-on skills. It's the difference between being a general IT person and a certified specialist.
So it's like a VIP pass for your resume.
It's more than that. Here's the real aha moment. Overbeffinget of job postings for network roles now explicitly lists CCNA as a priority or a must-have. And it's not just a local thing, it's becoming the universal language of recruitment. If you want to work in Europe, the Middle East, or Southeast Asia, this one certificate carries the same weight everywhere. It's essentially a global passport for your career.
So it's a global currency for jobs. That's a powerful idea. But for a beginner, the biggest worry is always the mountain of study. Is it actually doable in a reasonable time frame?
Absolutely. And that's maybe the most compelling part of this whole thing.
So, finally, let's talk about the return on investment. We're talking about an exam fee of around $90 and maybe 3 months of study. For that, you get a certification that stays relevant for years, and it's the mandatory first step for advanced titles like CCNP or CCIE.
Right. And it's an investment that de-risks your career path. You're not spending 4 years on a degree that might be outdated by graduation. You're spending Joe days on skills that are immediately in demand. Plus, Cisco even connects CCNA holders directly to their official talent pool and partner companies. It's not just a test, it's an entry into an exclusive professional ecosystem.
So, to wrap this all up, if someone is on the fence, what are the absolute key takeaways they need to remember about the CCNA in Lancelin?
You can really boil it down to 4 main points. First, the curriculum is completely modern. It's focused on what matters now: SD-WAN, Zero Trust, and the cloud. Second, there's a huge talent gap of R1 engineers, so your skills are desperately needed. Third, there's a direct financial gain. You're looking at a to Sancher percent salary bump and access to the majority of job openings. And finally, the efficiency is unbeatable. For about Lambe bucks and a few months of work, you're getting a launch pad for your entire tech career.